Hi, thanks for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. The full moon is again this week. It'll be on Saturday. And so those are the energies, the waxing moon that we're working with this week, as well as the sun energies. And so that's what our tuning will be to incorporate those into our lives most so that we can make the most benefit of those energies because they're for our benefit. And so I'm going to read from moonreading.com. This week, the first full moon of the year rises in Cancer on January 3rd, arriving like a soft but powerful tide that reminds you the year ahead is not meant to be rushed. This moon illuminates your inner world, your emotional foundation, and the quiet truth of what you need to feel safe, nourished, and peace. As the calendar turns, it asks you to pause and ask yourself, what does home truly mean to you right now? And how do you want this year to feel, not just look? Cancer energy draws your attention inward, inviting you to honor your heart instead of overriding it. You may feel memories surface, emotions deeper, or a sudden clarity about what you've outgrown. This isn't a setback, it is guidance. So that's from moonreading.com. And as the moon waxes toward the full peak on Saturday, January 3rd, it builds emotional intensity, intuition, and a drive for fullness or culmination. So as the moon approaches fullness in Cancer, and Cancer has the nurturing energies, then the theme of home, family, and emotional security and your inner needs rise. And that's in opposition directly across the zodiac, but just the energies themselves are in opposite in form because the sun's focus of Capricorn is outward on career and public life. So you have the moon, which is about our passions and desires, being about emotions and inner needs and family, versus the sun, which is outward of career and public. And we see these also as feminine versus masculine energies that all of us all feel, right? Whether you're man or woman. And we need both the masculine and feminine working together in harmony in our lives. And we're meant so that as spirit beings, that these passions and desires and emotions are what we base our dreams, our choices on mostly, but we need the mind and its ability to bring those into reality in the best possible ways. And so it's that harmony that we need. So this classic Cancer Capricorn axis highlights the need to balance your professional ambitions with personal or emotional well-being. Neglecting one can create tension, but integrating both leads to fulfillment. Revelations may feel pivotal, sparkling creativity and progress, but expect heightened emotions, heightened feelings. So nurture yourself and others for the most productive outcomes. So overall, the energies, they start early in this week with reflection and optimism, and then move through a little bit of challenging or foggy, more kind of foggy type ideas or thoughts, energies in the center of the week, and then build to that emotion climax with the full moon on Saturday. It's a powerful week for closure of 2025's all the lessons we've learned. It was a very transformative year for me. I know very difficult in many, many ways. And I've heard from many others that I think in general, these energies cause that in us, this transformation for our highest good. And now we go into 2026, which is supposed to be faster and getting things done. So we'll see how that all applies to us, right? And how that works out in our lives. And each week we'll do the grounding continued into 20, not the grounding, the tuning each week into 2026 to again incorporate those energies into our lives in the fullest possible way to benefit us the way they're meant to benefit us, the way the universe wants to benefit us for our highest spiritual good. So in 2025, it's this also week, I didn't finish my sentence there, was grounding dreams into actionable plans. So that's again good as we think about intentions, right, for the new year, if you're going to have any. And I guess we all have those intentions, whether you write them or speak them, or whether you pinpoint them or not. It's our thoughts, our intentions, and what we want and work on is often what comes, and it's often those negative subconscious thoughts, those old patterns that are no longer working in our serving us well and going in the direction we want to go. And it's that subconscious that often runs our thoughts behind the scenes. And so we'll clear those too today. So embrace patience, self-care, and balance and harmony as we flow into 2026, balancing these opposing energies with patience and self-love, self-care. So we'll go ahead and go into the tuning now. Just pausing here to see what forks wants to be used first. I'm using the 432. It's about healing. This energies are about healing, but it's also about harmony. We'll work on heart energy first here, the emotions that rise with the moon, hearts and desires, trying to bring clarity so that we know which ones we want to bring into reality. Ayamani kashikaya manani anani shika anani anani shikaya naman anani kaya naman aya shanamana kaya naman Ashanakaya naman Alariya Shakaya naman Aniyanananiya Shanakaya mana Alariya Shakaya Muniya Alamuniya Shakaya This chanting or Sometimes words or sounds come out. It's just spirit pours through me, and so I speak what comes to help clear energy, help it flow through you and through me. Add more intentions, more vibration, more tone. Grounding more deeply now. Both the mind and the heart, or both the sun and moon energies, can pull us out of center, out of balance, out of harmony, out of being grounded. It's when the hemispheres of our brain, or the hemispheres, the sides of our mind in the biofield, are communicating in harmony, that we hear our spirit. It's in that grounding, the deepest grounding form, that we most hear our spirit. And so as spirit beings, all of us, whether we know it or not, or want it or not, that's our best way of making it through this life, in a happier life, as well as just more positive outcomes for our physical life, is in finding that grounding, centering in spirit, listening to the guidance from within you and from the universe and from your higher self or your guardian angels. Being able to more readily or more fully tell the difference between guidance that is helpful, comes from the positive, from God's source or the oneness, versus guidance that may come just from this realm that we're in now. The angels that are not from the oneness, not from love and light, their source, that are here, as well as the intentions of other people that may not always be for our highest good, including ancestors that have not yet transitioned into the oneness. Most of the time, the ancestors want to help, but because their mind has not been transformed or transmuted into the love and joy and gratitude of the oneness, then it's not always for our highest good. And we'll tune them now to the ancestors that are in the waiting place around us, as well as those in the oneness. Tune all of us to these energies of the universe that are here for our highest good. joining with the 528 and the 417 together to entrain the 111 hertz into our energy flow. Together, these forks can help us find that clarity we need on the emotions that we're feeling and the ambitions that our mind has, as well as the dreams of our heart, and finding that most beneficial balance in all of those, and finding which of those dreams and that we want to bring into fruition, into reality. Excuse me. And if you find yourself yawning, burping, hiccuping, coughing, it's energy clearing. Like I have this block in my throat, so we're going to work on that's part of throat energy, is part of speaking those dreams into reality. It's part of the energy of gaining clarity that ties in with the ear energy, as well as hearing others, hearing ourselves. So we'll free up some of that throat energy, gain clarity. Help the energy flow through our central channel. You might feel the need to shift or wiggle a little, and please do so. Follow your body's guidance in helping the energy clear. Working on ancestral energies again. Helping shift those and clear those in our bodies and biofields, as well as in the ancestors themselves. I'm going to be the hologram or the representative for each of you listening. And you will also, this energy will be sent to each of you. It's the 128 at the third eye. It increases our body's production of nitric oxide. Excuse me. Energy clearing there. It helps our immune system as well as our raising our voltage, bringing more happiness, more love, joy into our lives. And now sacral is where we'll go next. So we're hitting our three minds. The gut is our first mind, then it rises to our heart, and then our third eye. And the last fork we'll use today is the 222 for calm, to bring that balance and harmony. Calm our minds and our bodies. So that we can best listen to our bodies, listen to our emotions, listen to our spirits, and be able to choose the best steps to take to bring them into fruition, those dreams and whatever steps we feel are needed in our lives to bring that harmony. So as I continue to strike here for a little bit longer, I wanted to say that this week in the podcast on Wednesday evening, I'll be choosing oracle cards for January, for the year 2026 as a good way to start and help clarify any intentions you might want to set. And then on Saturday evening, afternoon really, and 4 o'clock Central Time in the afternoon, we'll be doing the old world energy grid tuning and tune all the parts of the grid as a whole to activate, amplify, restore, reconnect, and repair the old world grid so that we can find it active again the way it wants to be in our life, in our lifetime. That concludes the tuning. Please like and subscribe if you found it helpful so that others can find it too. And I'll catch you next week. Bye-bye.